We only have 62 hunts left to go. I could do 62 hunts. If I could kill one monster a minute, I could be done in like an hour. All right, it's time for me to no longer be ninja. It's really, if I could do like 5... What am I doing? Great Jagras Hunt-a-thon? I don't know. Has anyone ever done 100 SOSs in one stream before? I can't imagine anyone's ever done it before, Julian Carter. Do you? I feel like that's a rare thing. Fancy electric toothbrush? It's not bougie. It's normal. I have a fancy electric toothbrush, and I love it. I have an electric toothbrush, and it came with a glass, like an actual glass charging base. And then chat got really mad at me when they found out I got one. It was like the only nice thing I bought myself during like the lockdown. And it was a little expensive. It was $100. Oh, wow. Look at this asshole. $100 electric toothbrush. Wow, you must think you're so cool. Like, I didn't buy anything. I didn't go anywhere. You're taking care of your teeth. 130 pounds? Yeah, that's more. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's really worth it. Definitely get a good electric toothbrush, but I don't think you got to spend 130 pounds on it. It was 300 pounds. I mean, my concern for you is like, how much are the toothbrush heads going to cost you? That sounds like it's going to get pretty expensive. How am I doing on this fine day? I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? 15 pounds every 6 months? I mean, that's nothing. We are perfect rushing the hell out of his head. What would you say your top 3 monsters in the franchise are? Great Baggy, Great Jaggy, and Great Froggy. Ghost Froggy might be one of the best designed monsters in, like, any video game ever. An idiot hyena. What? The little goblin looking guys in Sunbreak? I honestly don't even know their names. They're very forgettable. I just want to let everyone know I evaded that. Like, I'm not expecting, like, a single comment in regards to that. I'm just telling you that, like, I know I did it. You suck. Gotta enjoy how effortless it is to start a Clutch Claw with the Sword and Shield. I like that. You know, that's almost... Oops. Almost Hammer Tier with how easy it is. There was a moment, and I blame Teostra for this, my frames actually went below 60. This is my favorite Piscine Wyvern. You know, I like 2nd gen Lavazia. I know that's like a really brave answer, like a really controversial one, but I think it was fun. Yours has started leaning? I mean, how many years have you had it? Nine months? Sounds like you're due a refund. That doesn't sound right. I'll get a new one, friend. Well, it sounds like you already are sorted. What do you mean by sorted? You mean you gotta, like, put it together? That's what I'm talking about. Let's just get, like, another 100 of those in a run. You know, they all care about cars. I don't care about cars. I care about this. No! You need to order a recliner? Yeah, I would not get a gaming chair. I mean, I have an office chair right now, and I've been sitting in it for 12 hours. Feel fine. Psychotic, you don't weigh that much, though, right? I mean, I know Chaos has gone down in weight, but he's still a large guy. I feel like that's the issue with the DX racers. You put a lot of weight on them, they're not going to be able to handle it. You're 144 kilograms? I thought you said you were small. Well, never mind. Not for nothing, I think it would be amazing if you drop kick someone. Like if you did like one of those like Hagar like double feet kicks at someone at 144 kilograms. Think about how much damage you could do. That would, you'd kill them? Well, don't, not gonna fuck with you then. That's for damn sure. You're safe. I don't want to get drop kicked. Hi. Go all Mike Hagar on him. Demon King Nicolo has been doing this the whole time, and he keeps queuing up with the light break hammer. Like, it's never gonna work, dude. The best part is just, it's like it's hammer. So like even if he had like element, it would just be like he still wouldn't be doing too much. If only a seasoned vet. All right. He's been doing this quest, no joke, for like 2 or 3 hours. How many points do I get if I clear that one? It's not 1. There's no way that's 1. I will never do that for 1. You need to make it enticing. Don't ruin it for yourself, because that would be a good clear. 5? 5 almost sounds fair. Because we're not talking about a soft carry. We're talking hard carry. Hard carry. That's like, you got to bring out like the charge blade if we're going to clear that one. Where is he? There he is. This guy seems a little nervous about the Kieran. I don't know why. What if they're farming the whole set? It's the special investigation. You could only clear it once. Gotta be careful, not about the stun, about the para. That's actually really funny how long on the ground you stay. Oh! We're taking it off. It's very rare to get a TCS off on Shatterhorn. Right, Charge Blade is probably the best Elatrion weapon for the topple, right? I use really nothing better. I mean, obviously, there's the obvious choices, right? Like Sword and Shield and Dual Blades do okay. Insect Glaive is good for its own reasons as well, but I think pure topple power, Charge Blade is it, right? I thought I had life powders. Just something about the way the Savage Axe modifier works. I mean, it's something that has to carry possibly 4 people. Why are fruit snacks so good? They're designed to be addictive to all people. Oh, I ran right into that. No! That was good damage. I mean, even if light bowgun is the best, like, there's no way in hell I'll ever use that. But I believe it. Nice. Five points if we do, Light Brank Elatrion. I think we're gonna give it a shot. I want to give it a shot. The consensus is 5 points. The guy's been doing it for 3 hours with a Raging Bracky Hammer. You join me? Okay, I'll do it at 2 points. Olga, can you tell me what country you're in right now? What country do you reside in? That was easy. I told you it was going to happen. I told you goddamn European was going to wake up and be like, wow, streamer, I just got up and you're still streaming. Roll back the tape. What about the Americans? They've got... No, I'm not going to time it. Americans have it hard, man. They got it pretty tough right now. Sweden especially. They've got the happiest country in the world. Like, up there. Please. Get on my case. Is there custom augments on here? If not, why? I've got parts. Don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Dude, it's like perfect. Every time it's like perfect. It's perfect. Why? Okay, never mind. We're good. That was 99 element with critical element. This isn't even full Safi. I don't think you even need full Safi, to be honest with you. This set is designed. This set's not even min-max. It's got Geologist on it. You know, if you're fighting... Yeah, if you're doing Electron, you could do, like, light resistance or something like that. I could probably do better. Go to sleep? Yeah, I mean, you're going to sleep. Yeah, I mean, it's a normal time for you. I mean, if we can actually pull this off, this bounty I'm doing, like, this is going to save us a lot of time. It'll probably be 6 hours. How's Monster Hunter going? We're looking for a big bounty. I hope he's still doing it. You don't think he finished it, do you? What bounty am I trying to do? Oh, there's a guy that's been trying to clear a Latrion with a light break hammer for like the last 3 hours. Oh no, you need to get yourself a controller with some back buttons, dude. I'm not sponsored by them, but GameSir G7 has some pretty nice back pedals. No, they're failing because you're not going to get anything if you just die. It's the special investigation. It's like 40 bucks. And it's pretty good. Still using an OG 360 controller? You should probably upgrade. Roller upgrade? I don't know what that is. What's a roller? Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? 2013 PS4 controller? How is it still connecting to anything? GameSir G7. I bought it when I was in Japan. It's pretty good. Sometimes when I turn on the computer, it doesn't like detect it. These guys are fighting for their life. All right, I'll help them out. These guys have been here for 30 minutes. I mean, PS4 controllers, it's like the analogs are always like, the rubber on them is falling apart. I haven't really had too much issue with stick drift. I think I might have just saved the quest. Okay, no. You gonna lurk in bed? Have a good night. Hours of whole day. It's probably going to be another 12 hours. This might be one of the longest streams I ever do. I don't think it'll be longer than 21 hours. What's the whole occasion? Nothing. I just had a fascinating idea, I guess, a compelling reason for people to want to subscribe. I guess? I don't know. You tell me. I'm not able to look through the looking glass. I don't see it the way you do. This is just a show whole Saturday. I just thought maybe SOSs would be fun, and I guess it's good content. I don't know. I think there's a certain sick fascination to see if I actually finish all 100 hunts. Am I having fun? I enjoy streaming. Am I having fun? Yeah, I enjoy this. It's nice being able to help people. I mean, that's what always attracted me to Monster Hunter in the first place. even though I never got a chance to play with anyone, I was very lonely. I always thought the idea of playing with people was a lot of fun. I'm on PC right now. Steam. We're gonna get blasted. Actually saved. I probably wouldn't have died, but it would have been close. You met your partner through Monster Hunter World? That's pretty cool. At 50 clears, I'm going to take probably a 10-minute break to brew a pot of coffee. No, I don't need to poop. If you want to imagine I'm pooping. That's fine. I could take a caffeine pill, but I worry that I might overshoot it. But I do have them. Go to bed if tired? Oh no. Oh no, we got this. This really isn't that bad. That guy's name... Was this the guy... Was this the guy that was getting blasted earlier? Where'd I get caffeine pills? I got them from... Amazon. This guy's struggling. I got extended release caffeine pills. I don't even want to try like instant ones, but the extended release ones are pretty nice. I just take one of them and it just make me feel normal on some days. Get the extended release ones. Don't get the normal one. You don't want to be like blasting your body with caffeine like that. Guy's got no camps unlocked. Are they suppositories? I mean, there's nothing stopping you from jamming them in your ass if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Asking for a friend? Here, you jam it in your ass. You let me know how it works out for you. I usually take them with coffee, as insane as that sounds. And I don't consider myself a huge caffeine person, although I guess that sounds like a huge caffeine person. Yeah, I take a little caffeine pill with my coffee. Where's caffeine absorption at its most efficient? I mean, intravenously, probably. I mean, if you could just, like, crack open your skull and like spray it with an aerosol of caffeine is probably the most efficient. Is that my next step? Yeah, I mean, if I had like a port into my skull, probably. We're in the digestive system? I don't know. What are you looking for, man? I try not to take them every day because, like, I don't want it to be just like, oh, I've got a caffeine pill every day. It thinks I'm gonna die. I thought I was dead. Ooh, don't roll into him. I mean, there's nothing against you doing both. You're welcome to do both. Like I said, that's what I do. I just feel like when I drink coffee, like it does absolutely nothing for me. Like it's a tasty beverage. It's a tasty, warm, brown beverage. But like I don't feel like it gives me any energy whatsoever. We good? You good? You don't look good. You just ran into that wall for like 10 seconds. Because I just went up, down on your ass. Caffeine addict tolerance, but like I don't even drink that much coffee. Take pills with coffee? Not every day. I know that sounds exactly like something an addict would say. Some days I take it. I don't have a problem. I didn't do it when I was in Japan. I didn't need to. Have you ever had more than a sip of coffee? Why? I'm not in Japan anymore, that's right. It's time to let go? I'm not gonna let go. What the hell? Ow! How long am I streaming for? Why? Who's asking? Well, you're trying to plan your day out? In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, all right, bro? We're at 42 out of 100. We got a while to go, man. We're gonna be around here for a while. Sister came back? I'm gonna get the pizza. I have plans. I only need to do 58 hunts. That's nothing. We're gonna get to 50. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. We're gonna brew a pot of coffee. I had a plan to learn Japanese. How that's going? I enjoy my dojins just fine. Thank you very much. I accomplished all I wanted and more. Do I miss Japan? Terribly. You didn't accomplish translating Portable Third? Apparently someone else is working on it, so that sounds pretty dope. Pokepoke our village? That's true. I should probably do that as well. What are you going to do? Instead, I am doing 100 SOSs in one stream, so. You have to sign up for class you can't run? I already told her I'm not going. She asked me. Like, she tried to pressure me and one of my classmates. She'll still be teaching? It's fine. Playing Cat Village tonight? How are you reading it? Just using Google Translate? A Mistake. I like that name. No, we're not playing Cat Village tonight. Sour Cherry. I love Fulgur Anjanov. one of my favorite hunts. Just started it too. No, I wouldn't take them. I would say like around MR4 is probably the lowest tier that I would actually do and consider like a real hunt. Unless I was like deliberately gimping myself. Barioth is probably the lowest. Here's the thing. I'm not looking to game the system. Like, you know, if it's a fair exchange, like something like 5 for like literally heaving someone onto my back and carrying them through Alatron, okay, fine. I'll take that. If I do 2 monsters, will I count 2 there? Sure, I'll do that. But I'm not going to be like, yo, I'm going to slap. Well, let's get 4-person, you know, Safi burst heavy bowguns and like spread heavy bowgun great jaggers to death. I'm not doing that. Nobody is doing Extremist. I promise you, unless it's one of you doing it to prove me wrong, there's nobody out there that's posting Extremist quests. Sour Cherry, that's kind of like Julian Carter's name. Sometimes he uses the name Cherry Bomb. Tenderize the tail too? I'm okay. He's gonna stay down for very long. I gotta get him while I can get him. Now would be the time. I would love a sour cherry bomb, yeah. Like it was an alcoholic beverage. Part of me wants to start drinking wine. But like I would definitely fall asleep if I did that. Get over here, you son of a bitch. I'm not done with you. Do you have Cherry Blasters candy? No. I've got some sour plum candy. Do you think they sell caffeinated wine coolers? That's probably like that would like actually like probably get sued for like harming teenage girls. I don't even know if wine coolers are still popular anymore. I assume they are. Buckfast tonic wine? What the hell? Is it caffeinated? Carbonated? Made by monks? Yo, what are those monks up to, dude? I love this monster so much. wonder how close he is to capture. He's probably pretty close. Yo, I just sent them flying. Wasn't on purpose. Did I not bring my traps? Well, alright, I guess you die then. Boop. You still going? Nah, this is pre-recorded. Oh, he's dead. Sour Cherry's looking pretty sexy. Where are you going? Let me holler at you. Whatever. Well, I just say nice trip. What's wrong with that, huh? Lift each other up. Nothing wrong with telling your best friend they got a nice dick, okay? They need to hear that sometimes. I would appreciate it. Are we running out of things I can use Ice Charge Blade on? You are number one. I'm not doing that. Somebody was saying, like, streamer, you can't play both ends. So fine. I will use Ice Charge Blade one last time. Well, for now. On play both ends. It'll be a little bit, it's a little bit of a cheating one. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not that hard. I mean, we're not going to struggle, but it was Chaos was saying I can't do it. Show you. You have to get up at a decent hour tomorrow? What is it, 11 p.m. for you? Go to sleep. I will still be here. And will I be here in 8 hours? Almost definitely. The thing is right now we're locked in, focused. 3:30 aim for you. This is a cursed time zone. How'd all the water go where you were, Julian, by the way? It's scary, dude. New York City, man, underwater. You'd think, like, you know, the ocean's right there. Just go away water. But I guess it just doesn't work like that. He actually looks terrifying in that pose. That's terrifying, right? We could agree with that? Thought train station's bursting. That's terrifying, man. Am I on the head? Now we're up. Oh, there was going to be a government shutdown, right? How'd that go? They figured it out? What annoys me is a government shutdown just means like a bunch of government employees get like more free paid vacation. And like, yeah, I want to say like sour grapes. Yeah, call it sour grapes because that's what it is. Like, where's my several week paid vacation? For nothing. On top of their normal paid vacation. Still going to politics? I would probably do like really good there, though. It like wouldn't be fair, man. I would like destroy people. It would be good. If real politics is anything like arguing on Twitch, which is probably, I bet you it's closer than you imagine. I'd be ruined. That's my goal, though. Like, my goal for everything is just to get taken down. Suck up the sponsors a lot more? Can I do that? I streamed Blanco's block party before. I'm not proud of it. You have to suck up the highway contractors? That's like literally what I'm running on not doing. Okay, stay in your lane, play your video game. That guy's like not real though. That guy is like almost 1,000,000% a paid Reddit astroturfer. And there's nothing anybody can tell me to change my mind about that. He's a paid lobbyist in the state legislature, definitely. Wow, ice does a lot of damage. How am I only at 44? This is crap. This is garbage, man. Stream not end until I hit 100? I'm going to do my best. I don't want to, like, wimp out at, like, 50. You got to at least get close to 100. Rate my build, streamer? There you go. I have to enter Dead Island 2 now. Where did it go, man? That's where I want to know. You guys are saying, like, we got to see 69 at least. Like, that's my goal. We're like, I fully intend to get to 100. 69 would be special. Oh, that's right. Well, somebody has to be here to remind me because I will forget. But yes, we can do something special for 69 only. 100. I keep fudging. How are the numbers being fudged? I did one hunt and then I added one. Gumball John. Gumball John needs some help. You think the Switch 2 only release is true? I think... No. No, I think they would plan for it to come out on the Switch. I think they're probably going to try and get it on an iPhone. I think they want it to release on many platforms as possible. Like, somehow, Capcom is like the only developer in Japan that realizes, oh, if we release our game on every platform, more people can buy it. Like, I don't know why it's taken this long. But I think we're finally there. I think it's finally going to happen. This doesn't look good. This looks so fine. Really? So fine? I mean, it's my opinion. I mean, you know, I think that makes sense to me. Capcom now many times has said that they're a PC developed first company. Now, obviously, Rise was a holdover from when they were going bankrupt as they were trying to develop Monster Hunter World. But I think we're finally at that. I think we're at that point where things will all hit at the same time. You gotta admit, though, that's a pretty amazing screenshot. Like, that's a great image. I like that. There's got to be something I can get rid of. I'd love to fit hot drinks and cool drinks in here. I just don't know what to get rid of. That. Got rid of that.
Parka Forever just gifted one.
Parka, thank you. It's capped. Don't at me and be like, streamer, you didn't increase it. All right, we're at our max. I can't go any higher than 100. But thank you. Ooh, I love him. Mold Lord, aka Mega Smegma. Gross. Ew. Has there been any leaks for Switch 2 hardware? Allegedly, it's gonna have DLSS. Other than that, I don't know. It's nasty. I'm gonna tell him that. Old Lord, you nasty. Do I trade your old Switch eventually? I will probably never actually play anything on the Switch outside of some horrific, like, actual cursed timeline ever again. So I mean, you do you, man, but, like, I'm just like, I'm not into it. I still, like, wrestle with the thought of, like, buying games on the Switch digitally and then just ripping them and playing them on my PC. Do I do gaming on the go? I almost never leave my house, and when I'm on airplanes and I gotta travel, I usually watch very violent horror movies. Switch 2 is different. Switch 2 is not a Switch 1. I'm still screaming? Why does that surprise you? Are you from a country other than the United States? Are you just waking up? What is it, like 8 a.m. where you are right now? 9 a.m.? 10 a.m.? What do you mean? You live in California, just got back home? Oh, sweet. What, were you out drinking? Hang out with friends? What happened? Well, I'm not apologizing. I wasn't going to do anything. I was just curious. Hey, Mystic, what's up? That's dope. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm hoping to finish up this challenge so I can get some sleep and hang out with my friends tomorrow or today. It's like in 12 hours. I could do this in 12 hours.
Professional Pioneer just gifted 5
Professional Pioneer, thank you. Wow, you must have had a great time. I didn't increase it. Do you see the little word that says max on the side of the screen? My name is not Max Shepard. What does that even mean? Max could be a sub-gifter for all we know. When you are leveling the guiding lands, and you get the guiding lands up to level 7, what does it say? This is not a hard question. I regret to notify that I'm still streaming Monster World. Am I well? Do I need help? I believe the son of a bitch yesterday came into my stream and was like, wow, streamer, so glad you stopped playing that cool variety game and you're back to playing Monster Hunter World. You know how, like, in some fancy movie theaters, they've got, like, 4D sort of experiences where, like, you'll get sprayed with water and, like, they'll release smells and stuff like that? Like, I wish that for some chatters, they could be sitting at their desk or whatever, saying these comments to me, and I could spray aerosolized asshole into their mouth. They're just sitting there like, oh, streamer, sure great to see Monster Hunter World again. And it, like, the second they say that, just like, poof, right in their mouth. Poof. And like, yes, it doesn't taste good. Did I increase the number yet? I'm increasing it. The sick bastard. Wow, it's so great you stopped playing Lies of P, actual game of the year, going back to play a game that was released 6 years ago. Only if it's two-way with chat, 177 farts. You know what? You want to know how messed up in the brain I am? I would gladly take 177 farts simultaneously if it meant I could fart in everyone's mouth once. I would take that. That's actually so twisted. It's like the equivalent of like the crucifixion of Christ. Like, I am being crucified. I am suffering. But in return, I get a fart in everyone's mouth once. Sasa Gray has been a viewer? I don't want to fart in her mouth. She's a good streamer. I mean, some of you, there's at least one person in chat that's like, streamer fart. I want to taste that. Yeah, fart in my mouth, streamer. I know there's more than one. We got two guys in the room out there. Dude, he's gonna fart in our mouth. We're gonna get conjunctivitis. I can't. I wasn't there. What did he say? Sorry. This is between me and the people in chat, okay? Son of a bitch. Oh! I love him. I'm gonna do him every time I see him. This is their assigned quest. But I say he's one of my top monsters in world? He might be my favorite. Elatrion and Fatalis. Well, Elatrion's like the best. Then it might be Fulgur. But like Fatalis is a good fight. Like he's legit a good fight. Base Nergigante is great, but man, like when you fight him, and like Ruiner doesn't count. Where's Raging Brachylad? No, he's not up there. I mean, he's okay, but like I wouldn't say I'm like, wow, Raging Brachy. Shara? No. Shara needs like an AT Shara with like 1 or 2 new moves. Like it absolutely there was a plan to give Shara new moves and it just like never happened. Gasmgorm? I don't... Gasmgorm's not in world. I thought that was the context of the conversation. Top monsters? Snow looks so good, man. The top monster in the world specifically? Oh, I mean, let's not open it up to everything. Has it always been a thing? What the hell is... Dude, what? What? That's gotta be the weakest opening move you could have used. Why that one? Did have more fun hosting Colv or Sappy lobbies? Colv, because I was... no, Sappy, I was more cruel during the Sappy lobbies. And I enjoyed that. People needed a dictator. Although my favorite cold room was in Xbox because we did a completely uncoordinated 3-person first round cold clear. Is he really just swinging? Is he just going for the fences? What's he doing? He's all over the place, man. I don't even know what's going on. He's like going like all big bangs. I love it. I actually like it. Don't bully him because like he's still learning the game. He's just having fun, man. He's just like living in the moment. I need to capture him. I need the 40 seconds. You have no idea. Hammer only, tornado run 1. I mean, it would actually be okay in Rise. They changed all the motion values. And World Fatalis, you may not. Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to beat him. I don't know. I mean, technically beat him without using a weapon, so weapon would be irrelevant. 3 a.m. is usually when I go to sleep. Yeah. At the latest. But yeah, we're vibing, man. 13 hours? It's a long stream. Here's Cox again. Thoughts on skedasticity? Like heteroskedasticity versus homoskedasticity? Well, it's something worth appreciating in your data sets. I don't know what you mean. Is there an opinion to be had? Make sure you try to, A, disclose it, and then B, try to correct for it in your analysis. Outside of that, I don't know that I have any. How is it divisive? It's just data. This is an issue in data. I don't know. Maybe things have changed since I got my degree. Lives are on the line? You're just making shit up. I mean, as is much of economics, but right. People listen to economists anyways, for whatever reason. Don't like seeing zeros. There we go. Yeah, maybe Bo was a bad choice. He's like bouncing on stuff here. This is terrible, dude. What do people? How do people live? I'm literally about to become Dragon Priest with build at this rate. Somebody's working very hard to keep me alive, and I appreciate it. Okay. Was that fucking... That was amazing, man. That looks so cool. Put me in the sizzle reel, man. I probably have some evasion. I'm sure I've got a point or two. But it's World anyways. That's my favorite thing about World is like you just have iframes. I think the Fatalis legs come with like what, 1 point of evasion? Big Bang Maid, hey, what's up? Happy weekend to you. Hopefully all is well. Get him. That is not a lot of damage. Well, we'll do it anyway. No one else is. Yeah, it's hard, man. Once that aura's up, like you're having a hard time. Probably want a wallbang? I mean, why wouldn't you? Why do I always hog the roaming ballista? You want it? Just ask. Can I request a build for a hunt? Maybe. Depends on the build. Gotta work early, just watching my stream? Well, you've got a lot of stream. I hope you will almost definitely be sleeping before I am. This is, I think, technically Archcover. I think this quest is giving them a red aura. But I don't know. It's at least tempered. Frostcraft heavy bowgun? You know we just made one the other day, right? You did? You missed it? I don't blame you. I'm not mad. It is something. It's good on things that have like low flinch tolerances that you can just like constantly headlock. Get a pair off. The true razor sharp is so nice here. I feel like that didn't last long at all. Did your 25 gift subs go through? Oh my god. I haven't seen anything on screen yet. You've gifted so much. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I was having issues with Amazon doing payment processing last night. I mean, no sweat either way, Big Bane made. I mean, we've as far as resub show hole Saturdays go, this has been a hell of one. So it's been good. You gonna paralyze? I paralyzed it. It happened. It just didn't last that long. Now paralyzing it a second time, no, but the first one should be fine. You know what? Let's get a little poison off. Why not? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that could have been worse. Uh-oh. I think without question, Blast is worse than Fire. Fire's like great. Love it. Maybe Bull was not the way to go for Teostra. Like, you can go Elemental Bow, but it's so annoying as he goes back and forth between weak to water and weak to ice. Why not just make him weak to both? Or at least consistently weak to one of them. Gen 4 Monster Hunter games? Yeah, he likes to run a lot, doesn't he? It's weird you gotta attack his back leg. Elemental Charge Blade run with lots of SADs. Well, somebody just asked if I could do Clutch Claw Heavy Bowgun. I did Elemental Charge Blade earlier, but there was not a lot of SADs. It was mostly Savage Axe. I mean, I think we literally just did like 4 Charge Blade hunts in a row. 4 or 5. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, like, we did a bunch. I mean, but we did AEDs. We just didn't do a lot of SAEDs. Next hunt's gonna be silly. The brain damage for the monsters? You don't know. Maybe they like it. Maybe they're like narwhals that like smush their head up against walls and like are fine with that. We're almost 999. That's really close. Now, if I were a heavy bowgun, I think that's it. I think I got it right here. That looks like it. So we're not going to do anything too... I mean, I want to do something that I can KO, which is almost everything. But someone's going to be very confused. Serena, aka Jay the Gamer. I will help you with your Fairy Off. You Arc Tempered Fatalis. Cool. I did some like hard mode mod that made Fatalis harder, but somehow the author made Elatrion harder. Does he actually change elemental hit zones of the world? He doesn't stay on Kiriniko. He should have different hit zones. On Kiriniko, even. Yeah, depending on what aura he has, it's either more water. In general, water is better. But in Blast, I think ice is a little bit better. Yeah, pretty sure he does change. I don't know. I liked the old Kiriniko. They updated for Iceborne, and I just feel like it looks and it runs worse. I feel like to a certain extent, they wanted to kind of like mimic the color palette for Extra Life, and like I just don't. I kind of get why you do that, but at the same time, it's like, why would you ever do that? Oh my god, Big Bang made. It went through! What the hell? We probably, I mean, Jesus. Thank you. So you're saying we're doing almost 1,000 damage on the head here. That, it really took its time, huh? Jesus. You're summoned via gift sub? We're doing Crit Draw, Clutch Claw, Frostcraft, Heavy Bowgun. Hope you're having a great day and a good weekend. Putting in those hours, I am trying to be a man of my... I mean, as much as I can possibly do it, I'm trying to stick to the goal. I probably should have capped it at under 100. Just 100 felt like a nice even number. How'd I fall off? I have temporal on. You can tell when Agitator wears off, it actually like kind of affects us a lot. See, I don't know how exciting this is, but this is what you wanted to see. I think this is about as strong as you can make it. I don't know that there's really too much else you can do. To make it dramatically stronger. But it does do a little bit of KO. So, I mean, you'll definitely get 1 KO a hunt against most things. That's a shame. Group jelk session with chat now. I'm jelking now. You can jelk too. I'm not stopping you. Jelk? Say, would you call it an exercise? Body modification exercise? Let's say you're not satisfied with how large your nutsack is, and you want to have a slightly bigger nutsack. Well, I got news for you. So do we all. It mostly pops off when you've got... I mean, we probably want to try and get, like, Tool Specialist in. You normally would. Like, I remember in the Guiding Lands, that's how I would use it. Oh, thank God for that. Because without Rocksteady, like, it's tough. The one time I got featured on the Twitch front page, it's only happened once, and I don't know why. I was doing this build, and I was cosplaying as a naked cowboy. Not in real life, in the game. I mean, it was also in real life. How'd it turn out? I mean, it was right after, you know, Iceborne was released. I mean, we were having some pretty popular streams anyways. Irrespective of the front page. I mean, the front page doesn't really matter. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but, like, people end up, like, literally center click of the front page. And, like, some of them don't ever get over, like, 200 people. I mean, it helps. I mean, people might look at you, but, like, most people just don't browse Twitch by, like, going to the front page. Just like, well, whoever's on is, I guess, who I'll watch. I mean, you know, I'll end up on the front page occasionally. But, like, you're usually just looking for somebody to click on. I mean, I guess it helps a little bit. I mean, you are kind of getting, like, quasi-view-botted, right? Like, a little bit. Alright, there we go. There's your Clutch Claw Crit Draw Frostcraft Heavy Bowgun build. You want to see it? You want to copy it? This is what I use. You can use other stuff, but that's okay. Almost. Thanks. I'm sure it was everything you wanted. Everything you wanted and more. Show a good starting endgame dual blades build. Starting endgame are contradictory terms. Right? Post game? Like, what do you want? You want element? You want fatalis? You should have worded that different. Well, it's not helping. This is what I use when I don't want to think about what element I want to use. It is extremely comfortable. It's probably the most comfortable set you will ever get with dual blades. The only thing you're missing is stun resist. And you can move things around if you don't want stun resist. But I think it's nice to have Constitution 3 and Stamina Surge 3 on dual blades. As long as you don't get hit too much, it's fine. I like it because it uses the Namiel Gamma Helm, which is like, when do you use that? Deets? We'll help Deets out. I know we just did a Berry Off, but that was a normal Berry Off. This is a Frostfang Berry Off. This is different. I'm still salty that Dead Island 2 bounty went away. It was ripped from me. How do I take your coffee? A lot of milk, no sugar. I don't like sugar. Well, I mean, I'll drink. I'll eat it sometimes, but. When do you ever not use Master Rank KT Legs or AT Velkhana Helm? I almost never use AT Velkhana Helm. What are you talking about? Oh, you like the Coalescence 3? I mean, that depends on the monster you're fighting on. Even then, I don't really use it that often. I feel like I'm going to be using Velkhana stuff like that. Like, I'm probably just going to go Crosscraft anyways. You know what I mean? He good? Did that not count? That's a lot of milk? I don't know, maybe like a quarter of the cup with milk. I don't like burning my mouth. So I feel like a lot of milk. I don't know. It's the way I like it. Like I said, no sugar though. It's not that I like, again, it's not like I hate it. It's just like I don't need it. Real sugar will make me fat, and fake sugar could possibly give me cancer. I don't know. Should he have come out before Latcha and it would have been perfect? Too perfect. I think it's good he came out afterwards. His weapons are just tailor-made. We did have AT Colt Roth out at that point, by the way. So, for most weapons, there was Colv Ice, which is already stronger than Frostfang anyways. And you put the work in. Fighting the tunnel is kind of hard right now. Oh, sorry. Velkhana weapons? Ooh. Velkhana's probably on like the worst end of elemental for ice. Good raw weapons, but like really not much ice element. Good job. Cold fire, even if it's like a head, is sometimes really weird to use. Like the fire dual blades, like real strange. Technically good in some matchups, but like blue? What the hell? These, no! I don't know. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I mean, either Safi or even I think Glavinus still ends up being fine, all things considered. The custom augments and stuff. Oh, wait, no, Glavinus is one of the few that doesn't get custom augments, huh? I don't think it does. It's got a unique weapon model, right? What a joker. "13 hours? Oh, we're going a lot later than that. We're only halfway done. I wish these guys would hunt like their lives depended on it. My life depends on it. Social life. You make Frostcraft dual blades? No. That's weird. Dual blades are one of those weapons where like you really almost never need sheath. I'm sure it's strong, but like why? You can make anything work. Even with Frostcraft, you don't really give up much, if anything, and dual blades don't really need anything in terms of like comfort skills. Stamina is nice, but not necessary. Like, I even have a Frostcraft longsword build, and I just feel like you're never really sheathed long enough for it to work. It's like, I use it, but I don't think it's good. I feel like we got screwed over on the Fatalis Greatsword department because they're like, well, Greatsword uses Frostcraft so well. And like, they are right. That is true. That was a neat tail cut. That was a piercing pod tail cut. Crosscraft, Hunting Horde, Echo Waves are funny? They still get the damage boost then, huh? I mean, they wouldn't get the elemental boost. They don't do any element. Well, actually, hold on. I mean, the dragon one might, right? Why is he shooting me? That's 49, right? I almost hit 50. I only thought we were going to go up to like 20 or 30 today. That was incorrect. Let's follow Gunlance. We'll do Gunlance for a couple hunts. I love Gunlance. I think everybody does. One more and we're going to take a little break. I'm going to make a pot of coffee. Or something. Do this, Garuga. Take a nice 8-hour break. Look, man. I haven't even gone 16 hours yet. I can't stop before we at least see 69. I think we at least have to see 69. So that means at least 20 more hunts. Am I going to drink from the pot? No, I would burn myself and there's no milk in there. People still, like, give me hell for not showing hole the one time you guys met the goal. There's still, like, I think there's a lot of hurt, like a lot of anger. I've had raw coffee beans before. It's not good. You don't want to actually do that. Garuga a strong monster in the other monster games? Garuga was the first monster that ever walled me on anything. Introduced in Monster Hunter Freedom. Technically an optional monster, but the game doesn't present it as such. The game presents it as something you gotta kill. You technically do not have to kill it to beat the game. No, Freedom won. Kutku was stronger. I mean, if you say so. Do I like Garuga? I think he's great. I fought him a ton over the last couple days, and I still think he's great. Why do early monster games have weird names like Freedom and Freedom Unite? They're called that because you're playing them on the PSP, which means you're free to play them wherever you are. In Japan, they were called Monster Hunter Portable, which is a little bit more on the nose, I guess, than Freedom. Scholars will debate that forever. They're still coming up with an answer on that one. Fast. I'll take that. I'll take fast. Kind of just want to keep going. PP will never rise unless you jelk. I mean, you know, if that's what you're into. This person's posing. Pretty proud of yourself, huh? Bullying that little Garuga. He didn't hurt anyone. He got shoved into this arena and we slaughtered him for sport. And you're proud of that? You're posing in front of that? You monster. Well, we're officially halfway there. So in the worst case scenario, it would take like, what, another 11 hours? It would be a 25-hour stream. I think we're going to speed up though, man. We're going to start hauling ass. Not a whole lot. God. I hate this monster. Shrieking Legion is so bad. This guy's Steam name is Salty Sack. Pretty sweet. This is maybe my least favorite quest in Iceborne. It is my least favorite quest in Iceborne. And I don't even necessarily mind Shrieking Legiana. It's just like the Barrier shows up and like sometimes he could be annoying, and then like the Legiana definitely shows up. The Legion is definitely annoying. Look at it. There it is. It's already being annoying. I Love Mountain Dew sponsor me. What? What does that mean? Is that a screamer? On the ground for so long. Oh, we hit. I'm trying to do a lot of shelling here for the free fire damage. I never 100% wholly understood the Shrieking Legiana mechanics for like how to get the special topple. I'm assuming it's kind of like Velcata. You got to keep destroying parts of the body. I don't think it's elemental based. There is a special topple, yeah. Like I said, I don't know if it's damage, fire damage, or just breaking enough pieces. Think Velcana. And you'll get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many pieces it might be all of them. Cash money. Thank you. Do I have a ping tuber avatar? I do. I've got Maldy. He works as my ping tuber sometimes. So at one point, I guess I got featured on the VTuber / ping tuber section of Twitch, and people were trying to figure out why the hell I was there. And I'm assuming it's something to do with that category. Gapey? Gapey has not been animated yet. Nor have I put him into a ping format. But, you know, he would be pretty good. Gonna use Gunlance at least once more. Bobber. Using the Elatrion Revolution. Great looking weapon. Honestly, not bad, but that's mostly because the Fatalis Greatsword's like really not that good. I think Safi or even Raging Bracky might end up being better on average compared to Fatalis. A lot of good options. I don't think the Elatrion weapon is bad. I don't know what the raw is on it. I'm assuming it's like 280. It's just because like the negative affinity on it is like real bad. And the raw on it is not very good. We're talking about Fatalis here. So other close options are still pretty good, everything all considered. But yeah, I mean, if something's real weak to blast, Raging Bracky might actually come ahead. Even on Greatsword, it's pretty good. Oh, that hit the wing? Oh, that's terrible. He landed right on me. No. Was a bad omen? This is fine. I'm running out of stamina. Whoa! Whoa! I got sent so high. Something happened there, man. That hammer user really gave me some air. My controls got all messed up as somebody was... I was like getting blasted. I'm just gonna keep this time. That was my fault. Previous one must have been. He's just dead anyways? Oh my god. Cruising through that one. Third step frame just transform when you unsheath weapon. It may not, because it may not be activating the ability. And the armor might only change whenever you activate the ability, which normally you would see it. Because, like, what psychopath is using, like, 2-piece Safi, right? You're usually using at least 3-piece. If not full 5-piece. We will do one more and then we'll switch. Nope. Maybe. We'll do him. We need him anyways. Although this is the assigned quest, so it's probably a fixed size. I don't know if you repeat the assigned quest if the size changes. It's actually a really good question. The first time you do a side quest, the size is always the same. The health is always the same. Expresses me on at 1 p.m. your time?
Yeah.
Where is 1 p.m. your time? What country is that in? That must be like Sri Lanka? I was gonna say, like, it's not East Asia. It's got to be, like, Central to Western Asia?
What time zone?
How's it in
Directly
Sri
under my
Lanka?
nuts. Right under my nuts is where the time zone is. Look at it.
I bet it's pretty dope. I bet your food's pretty good. Could be better? No way. You mean life could be better or the food could be better? I feel like the food's probably amazing. Everyone's like, streamer, there's issues with infrastructure and government stability. And I'm like, yo, but is the food good? I'm sorry. I'll be better. No. My element. You overthrew the previous president? That owns. Congratulations. What? That somehow did not trigger the worm stake blast, but it was like right on it. This guy looks kind of tiny. Yeah, but the dragon element shouldn't stop it from working, right? This guy's using a gun lance too. Well, I mean, Dragon Blight will mess with the fire aspect of your shelling, which almost never matters, but actually kind of helps a little bit with Ebony Oda. As weird as that sounds, I mean, it's a little bit of element. Do I like the worm strake tiny? I just realized you could have more than one worm stake out on a time as long as they're in different monsters. You mean the worm stake blast? Ever since they improved Clutch Claw, I don't mind it as much. Just like in Iceborne, Gunlance used to have such a long laundry list of things it needed to do. Tenderize, load your worm stake, inject your worm stake. And back when tenderize length was like only 90 seconds rather than 3 minutes, it was really like a lot. Like basically, Gunlance had so much stuff to do. Like tenderize, load worm stake, inject worm stake, clutch claw, slam into the wall, combo, 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 clutch claw, slam into the wall, combo, combo, combo. Start it all over again. That's what it was for a good, decent portion of the Iceborne length. Now, it's one hit to tenderize. There's no issue. It lasts twice as long. And you've got, you know, stuff like the Fatalis gun lance, which is so strong anyways. Long stream? I mean, we gotta at least hit 69, right? Really makes me wish I started the stream a couple hours earlier. Oh! Well, honestly, you don't necessarily want Wormstake Blast on a head. I mean, remember, like, the raw damage it's doing doesn't matter. It needs to hit anything. So for Fatalis, like, the bottom of his belly is probably the best place to put it. Like, yeah, you want it on the face, but unless, like, you're doing, like, I don't know, wide shelling or something. Because when it's time to break Fatalis' head, like, you probably just want to do slam sweep anyways. Shelling's there for, like, the bad hit zones, not, like, necessarily the good hit zones. In his head is the good one. Man, I love you, Ebony Odo, but you are a pain in the ass to fight with Gunlance. There goes the tail, probably. Oh, maybe. That had some very strange physics to it. The back hop into the slam. This has got to be like the swollest Ebony Odo I've ever fought. Or is he finally done? Oh my god. And he was a lot of work. That was over 10 minutes. 50 3. Yay! Time to massacre Jaguars for 47 hunts. Art by Wavex.
Just subscribed.
Thank you. We're very close to 999. I'm going to hate it because everyone's going to think I'm some sort of dirty hacker. 10 years? Love to see you still playing? Oh, yeah. I usually do not stream at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. This is not a typical stream time for me, but thank you for watching for so long and your support. Do a little hammer. I don't think we've done too much hammer today. I do not think I have flinch free in here, so... like, put one here. I mean, that's fine. We do not need 5 points in KO. Yeah, I just had someone else earlier today talking about the tri-days. Trolled by Joe Mama. Okay. This is the one that gives all the materials for the Steamworks. I think it is, right? Ugh, sorry for yawning. Sure, it's understandable. What kind of hammer is this? It's a Fatalis hammer, but it has the skin of Shara. I don't even, are this, I think technically the something alpha forms are still running, right? That was some wild times when low tax was like, things were bad. And I think he ended up selling it to someone else. You all remember the podcast? Of course. Christian was just in the stream the other day. I think less than a week ago. I mean, I think the sticky counts as an impact weapon. I'll allow it. If it's a real Devil Joe hunting horn. Almost definitely not. I guess there's a chance. Pre-nerf slicing shot? Oh, that was sick. They had to do something. There's no way they could just leave it. don't know if they were just like, Savage Joe weapons were one of the better weapons in high rank, so we want to make sure people switch it around. Normally they do a pretty good job about making them have some sort of a use case. I feel like they do serve one, which is if you're like in progression master rank and you want something that has Elder Seal, which is very niche. But it is a reason. They could just really overvalue Elder Seal. I mean, they almost definitely do. But it would be nice to see a nice negative affinity elemental dragon weapon. Something that is like powerful enough to be good even without crit. Well, you gotta remember, I mean, there's other Elder Dragons that you can fight in Master Rank that you are not required to, but you could. You know? One in particular, I mean, Black Veil Val Hazak, I mean, we know there's probably a decent amount of people that struggle on Black Veil. And I'm assuming it does something to help with the spores. I don't really know. It definitely did stuff on normal Val Hazak. What the hell? What are you doing? Getting the charge off so we can deal more damage? I mean, it's really not a bad idea. All things considered. Charged Zinogre takes so much more damage than uncharged Zinogre in World. It's kind of messed up, actually. I don't remember him ever feeling that bad to fight in the older games. Or the newer games. Although, I think... Is at Rise, he's got like one of the best shot hit zones in the game. Like 65 or 70 or like 75. It's like something absurd. You don't mind shooting him in the face. It's like a crazy amount of damage. He still has, I think, a little spot right here that's weak on his back. His tramp stamp area. It's a Fulgur. I just can't, I'm sorry. I just can't turn it down every time I see him. Like, I want to fight him. Hammer's an interesting matchup on him. Hammer's interesting on Anjanath in general. Kind of reminds you of 3rd gen Zinogre with just like a head that's high up in the air. That being said, there's really nothing wrong with still just like trying to like do some damage on the legs to trip them. But you can't rely on wall bangs to get KOs off because like he just doesn't stay down long at all. Like he's probably the most wall bang resistant monster in the game, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why him. Glavinus, I feel like, is down longer than Vulgar. It's going to be monster number 69. Well, that's not really up to me, is it? That's up to the SOS. You going to sleep? Good night. It is 4 in the morning. Have fun? I think we'll make it to 69, and then I think I got to take a break. Like a real break. I gotta sleep. I don't want to cause whatever harm might happen if you sleep. I think I'll probably be fine. Some people definitely work longer, but 16 hours of stream is a long stream. I get 15 hunts done in an hour and a half. That'd be like 5 minutes hunt. That's like impossible. Three hours. Low rank Jagras. Like I said, I'm not looking at. I would rather extend this into a second stream than juice the numbers and rob people. You're up all night? Oh my god. Going real goblin hours, huh? A small Vulgar Anjanov, huh? Sometimes he's so long you can easily grab the tail even if you miss evading the roar. Same thing with like Acidic. He's so big. I can tell this is the quiet time where everybody has fallen asleep with their phones and tablets on. I'm not gonna act surprised that it's quiet at 4 a.m. I guess it's even on California time, it's 1 a.m. Like most normal people would be sleeping by now. I'm just stuck with all the EU people at this point. Do I have a clause if chat falls asleep before me? What game are you playing? I'm trying to think what game you would be playing. Not P game. You didn't buy it. You don't have a key for it yet. Retail WoW? I was reading some thread somewhere, I forget, where people were talking about how hardcore World of Warcraft made them actually enjoy the game again. And how the absence of all the stuff that you take for granted in modern MMOs, it not being there actually makes the game better. Like no party finder, stuff like that. It's an interesting conversation. I mean, you could easily quality of life all of the charm out of a game, right? Like, people try to rationalize, like, adding accessibility options to video games, like, to make it easier. And, like, to some extent that's true, but at the same time, it's like everything in a video game is arbitrary. Anyways. You're just pushing buttons. Getting electrodes shot at your eyeballs. As long as there's some enjoyment to be found in the task, like, who cares? Especially if there's, like, you know, unintended consequences or benefits. Like, even the most tremendous of assholes in old WoW had to, like, at least be a little social because there was no easy way to find a group. Versus just, like, clicking a button and, like, you're dumped in. Your party has been formed. Do your job. Final Fantasy 14 lit. Brand new brute. We're gonna do this. This counts twice. Ah, damn it. Brand new brute. Fine, I'll do him. I did him with hammer last time. Actually, I did him with lance last time. We'll keep using hammer. It's fine. Never played WoW. Played some Final Fantasy 11. That game was hard. You're just playing solo, which, I mean, why would you? But I love the job system. I'm sure there's some people. There's probably one person in chat that still plays, like, retail Final Fantasy 11. It's amazing it's still going. Does it go all 100? I think right now, well, first of all, has Gay Pina been born? You enjoy healing in WoW? You're a good healer. You do a good job at that. I enjoy healing in 14. I think it's the most interesting thing to do in an MMO, personally. But to answer your question, Condor, I think we're going to get to 69 tonight. And by tonight, I mean this morning. And then I think I have to sleep. I don't... I could probably really push through to 100, but, like, I'm not going to be very fun to watch, and I'm going to be real mean to people. You know? Now, that being said, the stream's not ending anytime soon. That's still probably... I mean, easily a couple hours away. 2 hours away. That person's outfit is insane. But we'll get to the funny sex stim, and I'm still gonna finish the queue. I'm just gonna want to finish it in the next stream. That's all. Hell yeah. Thank you all so much. Oh, it went so much faster. You know why it went faster? You had some guy just smashing it with spread heavy bow gun. Just absolutely annihilating him. That outfit is something else. What are you wearing? Actually, it's only 13 more hunts. That's not too bad. I could maybe go a lot. I could go longer than that, maybe. So they're sedating her so she can sleep? I have no idea how childbirth works. I know some thing. I sound like a goddamn alien. Something's got to dilate, right? Was it Ursa? Yeah, that's like the... whatever, gala set, celebration set. I'm gonna use one more on hammer, because that went pretty well. Two monsters? I'll take two. That is a Valhazak and a Velkhana. I'm gonna do that. That should be fine. Hammer is not very good on Black Veil Valhazak, but it is really good on Velkhana. Is this who we're fighting? Man, that burrito was so good. I should have bought a whole bunch of them. Get a good night's sleep, Mr. Streamer? I'm very happy for you. Are you a side sleeper, a back sleeper, or a stomach sleeper? Sleeper in? Sounds great. You guys got no life. Keep dangling from the ceiling like a bat. Is that so you can keep an eye on your anime body pillow in case somebody wants to grab it? Maybe we got a chance anyway. Oh god. I feel like Big Bang is the wrong solution to the wrong problem that Hammer has, which is to say, sometimes the monster's lying directly in front of you and you can't hit him. And Big Bang is a generous move. Oh, that's bad. You don't want to get close to that. I will die. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by the big suck. This monster was so hard with the hard mode mod. Basil boy, you're up early? Late? At a normal hour? I don't know anymore. It's weird to be on at 4 a.m. and find out, like, which of you guys are still awake. I know Noxel is there. He's playing his gotcha game. $10 a.m.? That sounds nice. That seems nice. So you're telling me is if I lived in EU, I could be the earliest starting NA streamer on the platform? Dreamhouse Days? That sounds like a really pleasant game. Why am I not playing that? Me for doing that. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you told me you bought all their games. Not too many Showhole EU streamers? I'm trying to think if there's a single Otstarva. Dead by Daylight content creator is EU. I think he's the only EU creator I know I watch for sure. I'm trying to think if there's any other one. Kanta, I guess. Kanta's EU. I don't think I watch Forsen, I'm sorry. He might have one of those channels that's like, you're not allowed to chat unless you followed for like 6 months. And that can be very annoying. I don't blame them. I'm sure there's all sorts of moderation issues in those channels. Peak brain damage. I don't have any beef with Forset. I'm just saying, like, you know. Tyler, I follow Tyler 1. He is definitely not EU. He's as American as you get. He might be like our new national symbol. I'd vote for Tyler 1 for president. If he wanted to run. We've got worse options. Tyler's Dutch. Tyler's a big guy. Cool thing about Tyler 1 is apparently he goes to the gym just like, you know, any other normal person would. Definitely has enough money for like, you know, a really dank home gym and like personal trainers and stuff to just like live in his house and train him. I just goes to the gym like a normal guy. He's short? He's not, but it's like I don't blame you for not knowing. It's like a metric conversion thing. I stole my ride. This Valhazak should have like no life, and yet somehow this quest is taking forever. That took 10 minutes. For one monster. I don't want to audit people's gear, but like I feel like I want to audit people's gear. Thing is, you can't trust anything anymore. Like I'd have to go to like their actual equipment sheets, and like I don't want to do them like that. You should be able to wash the Valhazak stink off. By just rolling. At least in water. You need to heal your... I'm healing. What is that? What is that level of back seating? You need to heal. I'm healing, man. Did you just not see me rolling around trying for it to go away? I don't have any knoll berries. You need to heal. Has it landed yet? That guy's acting like it landed. Could be heading to bed. Yeah, I'm getting tired, dude. I think this takes us to 58. Where is he? As long as we win, it's 58. This whole quest will probably take us a half hour. If we're going at the same rate with the Valhazak, there's no way. Do we count the 1 kill? I don't think we do, because the quest wasn't successful. It did not take, you're right, it did not take a half hour. That was faster than I could have ever imagined. Like, I'm like scared now. Somebody named Monster Hunter is in this quest. Their name is Monster Hunter. How much do you gotta love this game to name your account and your character Monster Hunter? He is the main character? You think everybody feels like the main character? I know some people in chat have said they feel like they're definitely the NPC. Somebody at one point I heard a term, the main character syndrome. But I don't understand that. Wouldn't everybody, like, everybody's got their own perspective first. I remember when he gives us the hat. I don't remember he calls us Monster Hunter. I'm the main NPC. Who's the equivalent of Nightshade Palomu? I've got words for you. You think they already killed the Rathian? Yeah, why did he put the period after monkey? That doesn't make sense in any language. Game after Rise is wild. Why is that? I'm only counting that for one because I had nothing to do with that Rathian, even though I did fight and kill a Valhazak, and that didn't count for anything. Am I hyped for Monster Hunter Paradise and Lethalis? I mean, we're gonna get something someday. It's not gonna be Lethalis, and if it is, that's really sad. There's no way it's true. They said it's going to have 100 monsters on launch and a monster named Lethalis. They've got all these details, including monster names, and yet nobody knows the release date or what platforms it's going to be released on for sure. Really? It's children. I remember the 20th anniversary logo, yeah? I have a lot of money invested in Capcom. I will be financially ruined if they screw this up. Not ruined, but it would suck real bad. Why would you do this quest? Oh, it gives like a weird layer, doesn't it? Season 2 of Sexo Primal out? No idea. It's actually, there was like under 50 people playing it on Steam the other day. Why do I keep betting? It's not betting. We had subscription incentives. Everyone that subscribed earlier today got me to add 1 to the counter of doing an SOS. So we are almost 58. We'll be at 59 at the end of this quest. You regret buying it? Look, I know I had a store promoting the sale of the game. I mean, you see down in the bottom left corner, I'm at 57 out of 100. I've been streaming for 15 hours. It's been a while. It's gonna be a while. I don't know if I can finish them all this stream. I'm going to do as many as I can. But it might... If I'm worried if my health is in jeopardy, I'll sleep. I mean, we'll still finish them. It'll just be like the next day or whatever. Still in Japan, I left September 1st. I miss it terribly. I'm depressed that I'm not there anymore. I mean, almost anyone would. I mean, unless you've got like a true love of your own country. All the people that are out there like Japan isn't the solution to all of life's problems. Coping about something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, your country might be all right. I mean, people that run Japan are pretty bad too. The difference is that there's still at least affordable housing in Japan and affordable food. What else do you need? Really? I'm sure being by the sea is nice. Sounds nice. Oh, World is definitely a beautiful game. Yeah, was and is. I mean, Japan is literally an island nation. There's no shortage of oceanside homes. When you look at the United States, you're like, wow, so much of that country must be the middle of nowhere farmland. And while that's true, there's really not a lot of people that live in the middle of the country. It's pretty much all along the coasts. Not that people are all living on like oceanfront property, but there's not much population in the middle of it in the US. To live in Northern America? I would say, Jay, it's got to be more than that. I feel like 66% is like a low ball. Two revolvers and a cowboy hat? You can have as many revolvers and cowboy hats as you possibly can have, possibly want. There's no shortage on guns. If I ever visit Norway? I plan to visit Europe relatively soon. I don't know if I would go to Norway, though. Go to northern Norway? I would want to go anywhere I could go by train. I don't want a car or an airplane or anything. Just train travel. That'd be nice. No highway. Train my favorite form of travel? I think it is. Yeah. You ever do a lot of traveling by train? It's just not, you just get on and like you're good. Cars are a pain in the ass. I don't have to get into the reason why they're a pain in the ass. You know, traveling by air, like even if like your travel time is shorter, like on the airplane itself compared to driving, like the total trip always feels like it's about the same. Cause you gotta get there, you gotta like check your bags, you gotta go to security, you gotta go to your gate, you gotta sit down, you gotta get off the plane. And now you're off the plane. Now you got to get your bags. Now you got to get to wherever you're going, which is never anywhere close because like they can't put like the airport in like in the middle of the city, even though they can do that with the train. So yeah, you got to add like 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes the plane's more expensive. I mean, it should be more expensive in a way. Train? Show up before it leaves. Just show up before it leaves with your bags, and you're good. Can't believe I killed a monster and it didn't count because the guy died. Like, he instantly died. Was that a Velcana? Like, I barely even had a chance to attack it. screwed up. It's gonna be Namiel, isn't it? Do I like the sloped areas in the game to fight in? I think they're interesting for certain weapons. I mean, really, they're interesting for all of the weapons. It's just like, how does it change the fight? Some weapons are a little silly. I think maybe slopes and hammers are maybe a little bit too strong, but I think they're interesting. Having to worry about where your footing location is, I think, is an interesting idea for Monster Hunter. I know some players want everything to be like flat 2D planes with no ledges and like fight the monster, but like that's not fun. Not anymore. The verticality introduces a little bit of strangeness to the combat, and I like that. I want it to be a little weird. I like the game to be as weird and caveman-like as possible. That's my ideal Monster Hunter. How do we get him dried? That's not Elder Seal. No. I think that's the first favorite of the night. I'm showing mercy. Okay. Let an Ahmad take them? You get, you know, for a while I was getting a lot of questions like, what's your favorite monster? What's your favorite weapon? There's like every, you know, a lot of questions that are just like that. And for some reason, when I did the auto mod, the only favorite I added was that one. I didn't add the American Stellar. No, you. 24-hour stream today? I haven't done a 24-hour stream before, and I don't think I ever will. I don't think today's the day. But we are at almost, well, we're over 15 hours today. Chat's looking pretty dead. So I might sleep soon. And we'll have to finish this up on the next stream. The nice thing is we're more than halfway done. Oh, thank God. That was so fast. All right, that was 2 monsters. Sometimes it's so fast, and sometimes it's like... It's like 8 monsters an hour? How long will that take? Not too bad. 5 hours. Could I be done at 10 a.m.? Oh, I'm so sleepy. I was going to make a pot of coffee and I never did. I was going to make a pot of coffee at 50. And I didn't do it. Problem is, I've got no control over what gets posted. If I do this one, do I count 5? No, I can't. I do this out of love. Overwhelming love. Ew. Oh. You gotta have something really messed up with you to post Kushala SOS. Fume's still here. Holy crap. What are your hours? Yeah, I know, man. This should count for like 10. I mean, if you're posting the SOS on Kushala, like, you must need that Kushala. I'm trying to think what is the weapon or armor piece they want. Or maybe they just want to finish everything in the guild card. And they're dying. That's not good. I did untime you. I hit the 1 second thing on you. You maybe had to refresh your Twitch. I just added 1 second. Look, I tried, okay? I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed if I was like, streamer, untime me out, and like the guy just added a second to the side. I'd be like, what the hell? Let me out. Well. I'm sorry. If I did it wrong, I apologize. But you gotta admit, it is pretty funny. It timed out for 5 minutes and then get added an extra 1 second. It's just so stupid. Well, that's awesome. No. Please. Like, it wasn't me that did it. That was Automod that did it, okay? I'm innocent. I was trying to save him. Look, I'm out here doing an SOS Kushala, okay? There's nobody forcing me to do Kushala. I chose to do this probably because of some amount of brain damage. I don't know. That was an amazing dive. Get him. Get him. He's a little slow. We got the slow bug. People wanted to see the slow bug. It really is hell, isn't it? So bad. What are we supposed to do? There's like tornadoes everywhere. It's the hunting equivalent of the "it won't come out" emote. You go in the hole? Yep. You love Kushala? I mean... I just like the older generation version a little bit better. It felt like the openings were a lot larger. I don't mind the flying and all the other stuff as long as, like, when it's on the ground, like, you get big opportunities to attack. And the fact that it's not even, like, that weak to element is also kind of weird. The Rise version of Kushala, I'll admit, it's pretty good. Some monsters got some pretty nice glow-ups in Rise. It's really, the monsters are not really the issue. Like, more like the weapons. What do they do? Do they fight? getting silly. Is like the Devil Joe just gonna like kill the rest of this quest? He's just hanging out now? Yes. The answer is yes. He's kind of helping though. He's kind of like messing up the Kushala. What? What? Did he just fly through the ceiling? Still going? I think I gotta get some sleep soon, man. I'm getting real tired. And like chat is, the problem is like chat is sleeping now, but if I keep going, chat's gonna wake up and you're all gonna be like full of like piss and vinegar. And I'm gonna be like, ooh, ooh, I'm a little sleepy guy. Like, I'm already there. I'm already a little sleepy guy. You woke up pissed, so I'm not full of piss. I'm here still cheering on my streamer. Look, you need to have that baby already, okay? Well, your wife is sleeping. They pumped her full of drugs to make her sleep. Where are my drugs? I'm always like that. I promised a 24-hour stream that we would sleep through. Did I really do that? I would not do that. That doesn't sound like me. I just want to get like comfortably more than halfway through the challenge. Again, in the course of this stream, which has been 15 and a half hours, I have also done several bizarre requests up to and including creating, upgrading, and completing Fatalis with an Elatrion Charge Blade that I think I counted as like one clear. I did that. There's no reason for doing that. I did it. We did 3 separate sponsorships. An hour each. And a bunch of trailers and stuff like that. So it's been a long stream. But I don't think the next stream to finish it would take 15 hours. It would probably take like 7 to do 40 requests. Maybe a little bit more. At least the stream was like, what did we learn? We learned something? What did you learn? I didn't learn anything. I'm hearing a lot of excuses. You're gonna hear a lot of, you've been timed out for 13 days very soon. I need to sleep. I'm tired. I'm not as young as I used to be. I wasn't that young when I started streaming anyway. And now I'm older. What's the longest Limmy ever streamed for? What's his longest stream? I'm not saying he's old, but I'm pretty sure he's older than me. Although he's got to put up with like a lot of crap in his chat. I can't even imagine the amount of times a day someone's asking him questions about feathers. Benjamin Button looking ass. I don't think I'm looking bad. All things considered. Being a little basement goblin for the last 5 years. It's October 1st. That is actually screwed up. Who was gonna tell me it was October? Which one of you assholes was gonna wait to tell me? I'm waiting! That's screwed up, dude. I thought I had another like couple days of September. That was not true. That's sweet. That's cool. September 32nd. September is over? I didn't even know that September was a thing. I mean, I guess I should have known. What was it, like like discounts on gift subs or something? They do that sometimes, right? 20% off all subs? Wow, that's a pretty, I mean, that's not a bad discount. All things considered. $30% for 6-month subs? That's insane, man. I like how I'm a Twitch stream. I had no idea. I had no idea that was the thing. I had no clue. Did they send me an email? Probably. Did I read it? I mean, clearly I didn't. I just want to know when the next Monster Hunter's coming out. That's all I want to know. Thank God. Oh, it was only the last week? Well, it's over now, though, right? That was 20 minutes. I was here the whole time. Don't fucking test me, Nomad. I will bury you. I will bury you to your shoulders. And you'll just be a little ahead. 69 waiting room. Not a single person mentioned it, Castle Boy. Not in the span of 30 days. Now, mind you, we played a lot of Lies of P this month, so we didn't necessarily have like our highest average viewership ever because people don't want to watch that game. Even if I love it. 997. Oh. Yeah, we went up a lot, man. I gotta sleep. I mean, I'm leaving the counter up. We'll finish it the next stream, however long that takes. But we're more than halfway there. It shouldn't be more than 12 hours. Uber spooning, thank you. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. It's probably Monday. But I'm tired. I don't want to die. I might die if I keep going too long. What's the longest time Limmy's ever streamed? Limmy the streamer. Twitch. It's just Limmy. That makes sense. That does make sense. You'd pass out before you die? You don't know that. I'm trying to find his longest streams. Stream length. The longest he has streamed in the last year is 6 hours. So, yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys. I'll wear the ninja hair and the nut suit for hunt number 69. I'm leaving. Have a good night. Good luck, Condor. Goodbye.